We continue our community spotlight on Galena tonight with a look at its history.
Local 4's James Sears heads to the History Museum for a look at how the town got its start.
It shows you what the town of Galena was like back in the year 1858, so this was in its prime.
A time when Galena was at the epicenter of mining, when a much wider Galena River would carry steamboats and lead up and down the Mississippi River. It's also the gateway to the Driftless, a unique part of the Midwest that the glaciers missed, leaving the area's hills intact. Galena was a hub city back in the day, on the frontier in the late 1800s, and the center of political discourse, including slavery.
This has a history like that because it reaches back nearly 200 years, and it really, when you talk about the Civil War, this is one of the more important places in that discussion.
9 Civil War generals have ties to Galena. The most famous, our 18th president, Ulysses S. Grant, whose family had a tannery business downtown. He worked there before signing up for the Civil War.
The painting Peace in Union by legendary artist Thomas Nast shows General Lee surrendering to Ulysses S. Grant at Appomattox. It's something you'd expect to find in the Smithsonian, but it's right here in Galena.
As is this, the first Union flag raised over the courthouse in Vicksburg, Mississippi, after the Union troops took control. It's so fragile, if it were to be moved, it turned to dust. A real-life working blacksmith shop sits a block off Main Street.
We try to keep it as true as possible in terms of style and what we're forging to what it was back in 1897 when the shop was founded.
This is volunteer blacksmith Dan Simon's specialty, turning an old rail spike into a bottle opener. The blower adds air to the fire, making the forge hotter. It's about 2,000 degrees at the center. More clanging, twisting, and stamping. Then, the money shot.
When it comes out and bursts into flame, you know it's at least 700 degrees.
In Galena, James Sears, Local 4 News.
Oh yeah, that's hot. You can sponsor one of the handmade foam buildings in the early Galena exhibit at the History Museum.
That's what it's going to feel like outside this weekend.
No, not that hot, please.
All right. We have more information on our website, ourquadcities.com.